Wait, don't swipe. I promise you, this is worth it. We have so many amazing prizes to give away. You gotta see this. And don't just take my word for it. Listen to my friends.
DUVALL TV starts right now!
All right, so here we go. We're gonna give away so many amazing prizes on the show. During any part of the show, you might see this QR code pop up on the screen. Here's what you wanna do. You wanna either take a screenshot if you're watching on your iPhone or Android. Go ahead and take a screenshot. It goes to the photo roll. This is a little hack. You can push down on the QR code in your photos and it'll take you to a link. If you want a chance to win one of these amazing prizes, you need to fill out the job form. Name, email, phone number. We're gonna do the wheel of names and we're gonna spin the wheel and see who the winners are coming up here in just a few weeks. So when you see that QR code, if you have not registered, go ahead and do that now because that is how you're gonna have a chance to win on DUVALL TV.
3, 2, 1, go!
Real quick, Morgan, tell them, we already know you've lived here since, before the womb and
81.
81
also when it all started.
How did you get into music in the first place? Like, how did that passion kind of get inside?
Well, like you said, I was born and raised here in the community, Snoqualmie Valley, Carnation Duval area mainly, Lower Valley. My father, Hippie Henley Hen House, and my mother, they were here for many years, since the 70s, and my father was a event producer of sorts here in the community. He did music functions down at our property since 1982 on the Tolt River, and then he also did some other events here around the community with all the legendary hippie types that Duval and Carnation had for many, many years.
Nice.
Yes.
And you've been keeping it strong with Brody Nation.
Oh yeah.
Keeping it strong.
That's kind of Brody Nation. This will be our 20th year coming up here in 2026. Now we've reached the point where we're a 4-day music festival with 53 acts of some of the best Pacific Northwest musicians there are. And it's award-winning festival, which I can't thank everybody enough who have taken time over the years to vote for our little festival and get a lot of awareness throughout the entire state and the region. So it's it's a community thing.
Going back to 2025, so just kind of quick recap on this year. So let's talk a little bit about like Duval Days Festival.
Yes.
Like off the top. Last year, next year, what's cooking with Duval Days?
Well, first off, I want to thank you and Eve for being amazing board members for this year's Duval Days. Duval Days, DAZE, was this past summer, which was celebrating part of the history of the whole Duval Days celebration. It started as DAZE back in, it was 65 years ago. So that's what we were celebrating. Confused a lot of people, but we're gonna go even one further and confuse everybody even more in 26.
Perfect.
Because 26 is the 50th anniversary of DAYS.
Wow, good.
So yeah.
So you just keep changing the spelling and get more anniversaries, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to celebrate anniversaries. It gives you more pop kind of to the celebration, right? And we're a quirky community out here in the Lower Valley, and
fits.
we've, like I said, we had a lot of hippies doing a lot of crazy things here for many decades.
Yeah.
So it's good to celebrate all of it.
Where can people find? I know if they tune in here throughout the year, you're going to have your segment Valley Vibes every month, so they'll be able to stay tuned on that. But what else could they expect for now till the end of the year? Where can they go catch live music in the Valley between now and the end of the year?
So my life slows down, thankfully, through the November and December months. But I will be doing, we do a Thursday night show up in North Bend at the South Fork, which is an amazing restaurant, award-winning restaurant, newer to our community here in the Snoqualmie Valley. But every Thursday we have some of the best in the Pacific Northwest play there, so that's 6 to 8 p.m. All ages, no cover. Also, there's live music throughout the Valley. There are many different venues here that host live music, so please do some diligence, search those out. Also, when the winter comes here from February through March, I'll be doing some series up at Hyack, Summit East on Snoqualmie Pass, and we'll also do some at Silver First, so be on the lookout for those. Those are always fun events. The Mountain People.
The Mountain People.
Party. And then New Year's.
Yeah.
We're having a bash at the historic Central Saloon down in Pioneer Square. It'll be a funk fest with Eric Blue and the Soul Review and the Stax Brothers and yours truly. Your duder will be the MC of the evening. Now, we all know in the Pacific Northwest that the spring and summer months is the outdoor live music, right? It's easily accessible. You don't got to worry about weather or, the sun going down at 4:30. But the music doesn't stop in the fall and winter. And I implore all of you, please, go out to a show. search a show out, find one of your favorite local bands, see where they're playing, buy a ticket, go see them, because through these months, everybody struggles. All businesses struggle, and it's up to us as a community and music lovers to go out and support it. The Pacific Northwest has some unreal music talent. We are extremely blessed to live here if you're a music lover. Real quick though, I want to thank Buddy, because this man is showing up for the music scene, for our local music scene here in the Valley. Be excellent to each other. Valley vibes. Late! We have an instant winner. This is sponsored by Bright Wealth Management.
Ed Bright, thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Ed.
Appreciate it.
And the prize is a $50 gift card
To the best teriyaki and sushi located right here.
It's the best.
DUVALL, Washington.
Dude, Ryan and I went there today.
Well, you should. It's fantastic.
I know. Who's getting this? Come on, be honest.
Well, I heard through the grapevine that we're going to give it to our favorite videographer, this man right here.
Come on up, Ryan Miller! We got an instant winner! Let's go! Congrats, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. We are going to jump into the real estate section, and to spice it up a little bit, we have one of my fellow colleagues here. Come on in here with your press pass and your credentials. Here, step up on right there. There we go. Oh, look at that. You got confetti. How cute was that? All right, so we have Faith Mejia. We're gonna go sit in the stools. She's gonna ask me a couple questions about real estate. This will be another we call it shot on the set, or with the cinematic cameras, the fancier stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and do it. You ready to do it? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, she's ready. Let's do it. Okay, give it up for Faith.
What does a real estate agent do?
What does a real estate agent do? That's a great question. So basically, real estate agents, help people buy and sell homes. Our jobs are to be able to help people kind of navigate through that process. There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of contracts. There's a lot of money involved. Can be sometimes a big scary thing for parents or just young people buying their first home. So our jobs is to help them navigate through all that. And take a deep breath with me. Ready? And just relax. So that's what we do.
Why do some houses sell fast and some take forever?
Great question. So a big one of that is timing. So it's, again, whether it's spring or summer or fall, sometimes if it's during the school year, they just don't want to pull their kids out of school or whatever the case is. Or sometimes it's not marketed very well. So basically it just means nobody knows it's for sale. So that would be bad, right? And then the other one could be, price, timing, interest rates. If the rates are really, really high, that means the house is going to be even more expensive. So sometimes that can have it sit around a little while too.
How much does a house cost in DUVALL right now?
Have you ever heard of the word median? Do you know what median means? No. How about average? Have you ever heard of average?
Yes.
So basically, average is if you take all the costs of all the homes that have sold and then divide them by the number, that's average. The median, if you had a list of all the different homes that have sold, it's the number that falls smack into the middle. Just whatever one is literally right in the middle. And so that's the median home price in DUVALL for last year, or for last month, was $1.029 million.
How long does a home usually stay for sale in DUVALL for?
Great question. So again, that can change depending on the time of year and all these different things. But for last month, so October 2025, the average home was on the market or for sale for 35 days.
If someone wants to sell their home in DUVALL, what's the best thing they can do?
The best thing they could do?
Wait, I don't know how to answer this question.
Oh, you know the answer too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Call Buddy Block.
Give me some daps. Newsflash, I didn't tell her to say that. Hire a local expert, somebody local. Also, staging it well. Basically, so if the house is empty and you put in furniture and make it look really nice, even though instead of a big empty house, it kind of makes it feel more like a home. So my wife Eve, she stages all my listings if they're empty, or helps the seller make the house look cute and pretty, so people that come in are like, ooh, I want to buy it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Cool. So as far as real estate goes, one question, because even I don't have kids, but we have a lot of nieces and nephews, but if I could give advice to a young person, how old are you right now?
11.
You're 11. Wow. Okay, great. So as soon as you can buy a home, because people are like, oh, when should I buy my first home? As soon as you can possibly buy one, just make it happen. I remember when I was 25, my parents were like, oh, you should buy this house. And I remember looking at the numbers and I'm like, no, but I want to party and be able to go out and have food and just screw off and do things. Looking back, I wish I would have bought that house when I was 25, because homes appreciate in value so much the sooner you can do it and afford to do it, the better. Got it?
Got it.
Cool. All right. Thanks so much. Give it up for Faith, everybody! All right. I'm here with Ramon and Megan. Thanks so much again for being the food sponsor on our first ever live stream and in studio. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
I just want people to understand a little bit about more who you guys are as people, and then obviously with the restaurant, we'll get into that in just a second. When did you guys meet? How long have you, when did you like first glance across the room and be like, that's my,
That's a long story.
my person. Oh, how about the short version?
A long time ago.
Well, I count it as 13 years, but she counts it as longer.
Okay.
So it's
Is that because it feels longer?
no, yeah, not because it feels longer, but you'll have to ask her that question.
Because it was an on again, off again kind of a thing.
I got it.
That started over 20 years ago.
I got it. So you just rolled it. Just roll it in.
I just kept saying no.
And he kept asking.
Into his engagements until finally one day he was like, I'm not going to ask anymore. And I came back years later and said, okay, let's get married and have babies. He thought I was kidding, so.
I love it. So a little bit about the restaurant. So how long have you guys actually lived in Duval, and then the restaurant? Kind of just tell people, including me, what is the history of Ixtapa?
Well, so the history, I would say we've been here for 35 years.
Wow.
Thankfully, the community has been, great with us. They've been taking care of us for those 35 years. My father first opened it,
And mom.
and mom. Yes, I'm sorry, my mom.
His mom's the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes boss. She is. She signs the checks. So gotta make her mad. So but it's 35 years. And my dad had a vision of opening a small little restaurant here in Duval. And he likes to pick small towns. He's always, for him, being in a small town, he likes it because of the community, the familiarity with people. He's always been about that, and he's always tried to teach me that. And I've been learning, and I'm still learning from him now that I'm 44. So it's still a learning curve. So
How does the day-to-day kind of look right now?
from running day-to-day operations, it's me and my manager, and my father pretty much kind of.
He's the personality.
Yes, he's the personality. Also, if we mess anything up, he's there to correct us. So
To let you know.
let me know, yes, that we are doing something incorrect. So
Gotcha.
other than that, it's pretty much me right now, and I'm just trying to keep his legacy alive and trying to move forward and kind of keep it small town, but also try to keep up with everything that's happening.
Well, and I know we were kind of joking before about, because I was like, oh, is Ramon coming? And I guess there's this kind of tell us a little bit about that kind of running joke, if you will.
Well, being restaurant owners, I just never know. Am I gonna see my husband today? Maybe, maybe not. So it's just always the thing, the behind the scenes that, is his dad gonna be there? I don't know. He could be there for 5 minutes and then he's gotta leave for a couple hours and then he comes back. So it's always a surprise.
Yes, shout out to my manager, Brenda. Thank you.
Brenda!
Thank you.
Brenda!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
Brenda.
If it wasn't for Brenda and Carlos, then Ramon would not have his days off. So
Okay.
really, she's holding down the fort even though we have sports parties going on at the restaurant.
Hey!
No lang's better.
There you go.
Say it again.
No lang's better.
Okay, what does it mean?
It means don't make a big fart out of it.
No big farts. All right, well, cool. Thanks. Give it up for the Mejias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, for sure. Yes. Benito. Here, found it. Dun, dun. This next instant winner is from my friend Brett Moore at Northwest Socials, and you guys are the instant winner of said prize. The value of said prize is $3,800, and it is a custom 5-page website from my friend Brett Moore, who built Ryan Miller's website and a couple of our friends. Stop us getting a brand new website. Let's go! Oh, wait, there's another instant winner. Hold the phone.
You also be getting all of the branding photos done by Jackie Farrow Photography.
New photos! Ring that sucker. We got one more. Let's go. We got one more. Let's go.
Oh, and we got another instant winner. a business spotlight video for Extapa. Let's go! So Extapa, new website, new photos from Jackie, and a new business spotlight video for the homepage from RMB Pro. So congrats, guys. Congrats. Yes, thank you.
It is Lender Connor Webb, aka the Couch GM, and he has a quick update for you. This is our go-to lender in town in the state of Washington. It is Lender Connor Webb. Take it away with the Mortgage Minute.
For this month's Finance and Couch GM segments, we're going to combine the two because Josh Naylor was just signed to a free agent contract by the Mariners. If you didn't know, he was traded from the Diamondbacks at the trade deadline this past season. He's a first baseman. He's heading into his age 29 season. He was just signed to a 5-year, $92.5 million contract, which takes him through the 2030 season, through his age 33 season. He's going to be making on average $18.5 million. Hey Josh, if you need a mortgage or if you're looking to buy some real estate around Duval or the Seattle area, I know a couple people. And now sticking to the mortgage and real estate side, right now in the winter, heading into Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're seeing much more activity this year compared to prior years in the same time frame. With interest rates on the decline and inventory being higher than in years past, it's giving buyers the chance to have an opportunity to secure potentially a lower interest rate while at the same time having more homes to choose from. And as of right now, the government is back up and running, so we should see unemployment data start to come out again. We should see inflation reports start to come out again. So it's my personal opinion that we should see mortgage interest rates trend downward a little bit through the rest of this year and into next year. You might have also seen headlines of a 50-year mortgage. You might have seen headlines of a portable mortgage. These are both things that are nice headlines, but in practice, I don't think they're actually going to turn into much, if anything. If you have any questions whatsoever about the mortgage market, the real estate market, you just want to talk some baseball, reach out to Buddy or myself, and we'd be happy to connect. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and Buddy, I'll throw it back to you.
All right, coming up next, Terry Holloman. We're gonna break down some UW football, some Seahawks football. It is one of my favorite segments, and it's called
Holla Huddle.
Let's Go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another segment of the Holla Huddle, where we talk about everything Seattle Seahawks. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Breaking news. Sam Darnold is human. It's crazy to think. He started off with an MVP Pro Bowl type of season, unbelievable numbers he was putting up, and then he ran up on the rocks down in Los Angeles versus the Rams. He threw 4 interceptions, not 1, not 2, but 4 interceptions. It's almost impossible to win on any level if you have that kind of interception productivity from your quarterback. But the Seahawks still had an opportunity to win that game at the end. With 3 seconds left on the clock, it was still 19-21. And I think you could contribute a lot of that success to that Seahawks defense. They're everything they were promised to be this year. They're pretty good. Also, I don't know if you know this or not, but Jackson Smith-Njigba is pretty good. Even in that loss versus the Rams, he had 105 yards receiving, continuing his record-breaking season in 2025. This kid is off the charts. So now the Seahawks have to go on the road, going down to Tennessee to face the Titans in one of those what I call get-right games. They should get a win out of Tennessee. They're not that good. Then we get back here in Lumen Field for another tough game versus the Vikings. Then we head down to Atlanta to take on Michael Penix and the Atlanta Falcons, who are also struggling. So by the next time I catch up with you guys, I expect the Seahawks should still be doing pretty good, getting back on track, looking to have a little race to the end of the road for the playoffs, right? We're going to depend on those LA Rams to falter at the end of the season also, right? In the meantime, in between time, guys, stay warm out there, stay dry out there, and we'll catch you in December.
Quick disclaimer, on the winners, we're gonna put the QR code up on the screen. You can scan the code, fill out the jot form. We gotta know who you are to contact you to win. You'll be picking these up physically in Duval, Washington. So if you're winning out of state, come in for a visit. Let's get you prized up. And thanks to our friends at Joe's Tree and Timber. We use your service every single year. It's amazing. And they donated
A $50 gift card to CC's. Shout out to Sydney. My favorite flavor is Maui Wowie.
Maui Wowie. And if you want to help with the new freezer, the GoFundMe is in the link in the description. Go support her. CC's is amazing. Get a coffee, get an ice cream. Great job, Faith. Think.
$50.
To Culturas International Cuisine.
International cuisine.
This wonderful photo of Muddy Boots Farm from Travis Weatherby, Last Life Photography, our award-winning local Viking photographer, valued at $260. Right here, folks, rainbow, pumpkins, Duval, get some.
And from lender Connor Webb himself, the amazing Couch GM on YouTube, he's giving away one custom Seattle sports team jersey. Seahawks, Sounders, Kraken, whichever team you want. Let's go.
All right, we have a $100 gift certificate to The Grange, thanks to Sarah and Luke, the owners, along with a tour with Sarah Cassidy herself at Hearth Farm, where they grow their own vegetables locally.
Thanks to Eastside Property Solutions, they donated a $50 gift card to CC's and this cool DUVALL cutting board and a brand new Echo gas-powered hedge trimmer valued at $4.99.
Whoa! Thanks to our friends at DUVALL Ace Hardware. Thanks, Matt.
And a $100 gift card to Local Roots. Siri and Jason, shout out to you. They are the wonderland of the Valley's vegetables, and you should check them out and get your food as close to home as possible.
And 2 4-day passes to the legendary, award-winning Brody Nation Music Festival 2026, including camping, provided by Morgan Henley himself, the Duder.
Woo! Thanks to our friends at JP Tree Farm.
For the full Christmas experience, tree, mistletoe, garland, something else, it's awesome. You're also going to get a hat and a vest. Swag up, JP Tree Farm. Say peace.
Say
peace.
Peace.
All right, we have 1 month unlimited yoga at our favorite studio. I personally go 4 days a week, and a brand new yoga mat. And this is gifted by Sarah Therrington and Melissa Barnett, and it is valued at
$250.
From Buddy Buck Real Estate, a social media rebrand valued at $1,000. Buddy will show you how to take your Instagram and Facebook and other social media pages to the next level.
Shout out to Carol for donating a $50 gift card to Pickle Time. Yum!
And next up, $150 from Clive Gomez over at Flavor Bistro. Go ahead and join any Taco Tuesday. 4 tacos and a drink, only $20. And we have a $75 gift card to Red Pepper Pizza from the owners Steve and Lorna. Awesome people. They've got pizzas, subs, salads, pastas, you name it.
We have a holiday treat subscription valued at $144, donated from Amy McHenry, the owner of Baby Cakes. Also will be our new mayor in November. You get to choose from either cookies or cake pops, and you'll receive 1 dozen themed treats for 4 holidays.
Thanks to Jeremy and Holly, the owners of Popeye Energy, for this amazing
refrigerator mini fridge stocked with Popeye Energy, valued at $275.
And shout out to Cody Clark Racing for Popeye being their newest sponsor. Let's go!
Woo! And on sale now, tickets to the Riverview Education Foundation's annual auction event. Brand new venue, brand new vibe. We are at Novelty Hill Janick Winery, January 31st. Tickets are on sale now, so get them at refweb.org. And super exciting this year, we would love to announce our $30,000 district initiative. Ref was able to fund and help bridge the gap for outdoor camp for 5th graders at Carnation, Stillwater, and Cherry Valley Elementary. And it was such a fun time. We had Cosmic there presenting the big check to all the 5th grade teachers across our elementary schools to help ease the burden for both parents and educators. So congratulations, 5th grade. We hope you guys have such a great time at camp. And shout out to our title sponsor for Ref Night Out, Issaquah Lumber. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this event. We also only have a few sponsorship spots left, so get on it now, refweb.org.
And 1 family portrait session by Jackie Farrow Photography, valued at $500. Let's go!
And thanks to Bill Grassi of William Grassi Wine Estates. What a generous donation. Look at what we have here. 4 bottles of wine. We've got a 22 Sauv Blanc. We've got, it's one of those 4, I promise you. And we've also got a Merlot blend. And we've also got a Cabernet blend.
Yum, those are my favorite.
And then we've also got the last one. It's an Aubrey. It's the Merlot blend. Valued at lots of money. Whoa, 42, 42, 42, 32. Very expensive wine. You're welcome. DUVALL TV, William Grassi. Thank you, buddy. So, Faith, we've given away a lot of cool stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
Next month, December, we're gonna do it all again. So there's so many more prizes coming. So be sure to tell your friends, get subscribed, watch the December episode. We still got a lot of stuff to give away first though, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So
We're gonna go ahead and put a bow on this one.
Where tractors meet technology,
Small town.
real life.
Buddy Book. Peace.